Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa for February 23rd, 2022. Sanctions on Putin and on Russia for continuing further invading Ukraine because Putin acknowledged or recognized these two states as independent states, and he sent more soldiers into them to support the separatists who have taken control of those places. People have been being killed in Ukraine, citizens and soldiers, and apparently they don't fight back against the Russian army because they don't want to provoke Russia further or give them any reason to uh, ramp up the invasion. So we have to put these sanctions on them. EU, I guess UK, the USA, and Australia and Japan now have joined the sanctions. And I guess that's good to follow up on the threats of doing that and to do something to punish Putin and to hurt their economy, although they're just going to blame America for that and say, I don't know, they're going to try to spin it to their advantage. Putin's going to do things that hurt his own people and hurt everybody because he doesn't care, because he's a tyrant. Are the people going to see that and overthrow him? What's the best path to getting him to do that? Well, sanctions are going to make the people suffer and possibly increase resentment against the West and everybody else. But there's another path besides sanctions that Joe Biden has clearly before him, and it is to arrest Trump. Now, what does Trump have to do with it? I'll get a little bit into that. One thing I want to mention is that I'm a little concerned that the Ukraine invasion is like a slow and more violent version of the Taliban taking over Afghanistan. That was orchestrated by Trump. Trump awarded Afghanistan to the Taliban and set the due date to withdraw. And when the military got out as safely as they could, it was a catastrophe, and the Taliban took over the country in days. Now, how long would it take Russia to take over Ukraine? Well, you'd almost prefer it to be a less bloody, although the Taliban have continued executing people. You would prefer it to be less bloody and have them just go ahead and take it over, I guess. But really, you don't want countries taking over other countries, invading other countries for no good reason. Like, you don't want it for any reason. You don't want it at all. And we can stop it. You can stop it by arresting Trump. Now, what does arresting Trump have to do with it? Well, like I said, Trump was Putin's puppet in America. Trump got Bolsonaro, Putin. Putin got Bolsonaro, Modi, Trump, and I guess Boris Johnson, some others elected in these different states to do his Putin work, to spread the Trump virus and other things like that. And you can tell that he got them to do it because they did everything. They all said the same things. They all said the same things that Putin told them to say. So that's how you know they're his puppets. Now, if they're his puppets and you put a ring around their neck, you collar them, you arrest these puppets, you might get Putin's hand in there. You can put his hand in cuffs while you're doing it. Now, that's my point. If you show Putin that we're not putting up with his stuff anymore, by arresting Trump, that'll make him back out of Ukraine. And that only affects one person. Well, it really affects all of us, because arresting Trump is something you can do to make America safe. It's actually your job, Joe Biden, to protect America from threats, foreign and domestic. Trump is both. He's a foreign threat orchestrated by Putin who's here. He's on our soil, domestic terrorist. So we need to go ahead and arrest Trump for all sorts of reasons. But the best one right now is you arrest Trump to make Putin realize we're not putting up with his stuff anymore. And he'll leave Ukraine if you arrest Trump. That's one person. You don't have to sanction more and hurt the Russian people more. You just make the Trump Putineers, who all they do is whine anyway, give them one more thing to whine about, that Trump got arrested, and they love whining. You'll be doing them a favor. So arrest Trump, Putin will realize we're not putting up with it, and he'll go away. Try it and see. And it also just happen to have the effect of protecting America, doing your job. Thanks for watching.